What's good? Welcome to First String Podcast. On today's episode of First String Podcast, we got our guy Money Mitch back with us today. Guess what, Lady A? We're going deep in the draft today. We're going deep in the draft. Mitch said we got to say pause after we said that, but we're not saying pause.
You
We're
need a
not.
phone.
We're there's more than just the first round in the draft. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And then I got a question. Tanking. There's a proper way to do it and an improper way to do it. We're going to look at that as well as some other things around the world of sports. I hope y'all ready. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go. Welcome back to First String Podcast. Please like, subscribe to First String Podcast, hit the bell to enable alert for new content just like this. The most important part, though, is that you tell a friend to tell a friend about First String Podcast. We'll continue to keep doing the show as long as you keep telling people about us, for sure. All right. So I told y'all we got our guy Mitch back. All right. I just saw that. Okay. I just saw. I'm sorry. I was reading what you had sent, Lady A.
What's happening?
Well, hello, Lady A. How are you?
I'm well. Yourself?
I'm doing good, surviving out here in these streets. Al, so was I correct about one of the best tight ends in the game?
Was you correct about one of the best tight ends in the game?
Yeah. So I told you, wait. I gave two.
You ain't correct about much, so you got.
I gave two.
I knew it was coming.
I gave two of them. Right.
Okay.
The question today that B. Mitch and Finley had, Lady A, was some of the GOAT tight ends, the greatest of all time. Right.
Okay.
That was So I gave
So who
two.
did you say?
Diamond from Players Club. She had one of the best tight ends that was in the game.
Amen.
Yeah.
How? Do not encourage. Go ahead.
I mean,
Who was the other one?
the other one don't matter.
So pick you. So your goal coming into the show is to get a fine. Is that your goal?
No. I was asking Al a question.
Getting fined.
He said nothing fine worthy. He
How? So you trying to catch the fine too?
He mentioned a character in a show or a movie, excuse me,
Mhm.
that many people on our show or many people of our followers probably have seen. A very popular movie and old school, so it all relative to us.
Yep.
And there was a tight end.
It was a tight end
in the movie.
Fine. Go ahead. Next.
Well,
I would have said Miss Parker.
That's another good tight end. Another good tight end.
Both of y'all getting fined.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Getting fined.
One of my favorite tight ends.
I'm sure.
Vivica Fox.
Sir.
I would say
you just gonna make it worse?
My bad.
You know what? Let me get my pen. Make these notes.
Don't do it. Hall of Fame worthy. Yes.
Many receptions.
Yeah. Hall of Fame worthy. Let's get Money Mitch in here, man, because he's backstage. He's dying right now. Money, what's going on, man? How are you?
Laugh at this, Mitch.
Yo, I was back there laughing like.
Don't laugh.
They said Miss Parker. I was going crazy, right?
you got to pull a Hall of Fame out when you finish time to talk about the Hall of Fame.
I mean, we talking about great tight ends, and that I mean, there's many.
So you still talking?
I just listen.
Where is?
Can I chime in?
Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. Could you tell us?
Coming in here getting fined too.
I'm trying to name the greatest tight ends.
Let me taste it.
Mike, who you got?
I'm
Mitch,
passing out
Mitch, who you
fines.
got? Who you got, Mitch?
Everybody getting fines.
Hey.
You can't forget about Sunshine.
See,
Oh,
fine.
I got one for you. What about Juicy? I calls her Lollipop. This one is Lollipop. I calls her Lollipop.
Hey, y'all got chill, bro. She giving out tickets.
She's giving out. She's giving out fines today.
All the fines. Give me the dough.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
Cuzzo say he gonna cover our tab.
Cuzzo,
Yeah, we
Cuzzo
did.
said he gonna cover the tab.
Cuzzo said
Cuzzo's covering the tab.
all tabs.
Cuzzo, you my cousin.
Please,
He said, Cuzzo said covering all tabs.
He's covering the tab. He's
You
covering
my
the tab.
cousin. You're
But
not supposed to.
All right, then let me let him fly then.
Greatest tight ends. Some of the greatest tight ends in history, right? What's up, Bruce?
Y'all
Glad
want
you're
me to
here.
start naming tight ends?
Cuzzo's. Yes,
like
ma'am.
your tight
Come on,
ends.
please. What I mean,
I don't think we're gonna know what you're talking about.
I ain't gonna have a clue. I mean, I've probably never heard of half of them that
The
you know.
whole locker room scene from Any Given Sunday.
Oh, that is crazy.
I don't remember that scene in the movie at all.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I knew
the script.
I don't remember that scene.
Oh,
Somebody got to remember what you're talking about.
otherwise.
Hey, look at what Cuzzo said.
I saw what he said. Terrible.
Yeah,
That's a good tight end right there.
yeah, good name too.
A good name, yes sir, yes sir. He said he covering the fans as well.
Terrible. Everybody.
So let's get on to this first topic real quick, okay?
Okay, let's go.
All right. So the draft does go past, one round, right? It's pretty deep. The draft is pretty deep. It's 7 rounds, but after the performances put up at the combine, everybody seems to be fixated on the outstanding 40 times and things of that nature. Money. Give us some names that we should be looking out for in whatever positions you feel that they're not getting enough attention.
Don't get me wrong, I'm bad with names, okay? But I will say this wide receiver class is deep.
Mm-hmm.
This offensive line class is deep. The linebackers class is deep.
Yep.
Not necessarily edge rushers, more so like inside and outside. And the corner class, the DB class, all the DBs ran real good in the 40.
Especially the safeties.
Yes, man. Some of those safeties was running 4.26s. I was like, yo, what the hell is going on?
They training for it.
For everything Cowboys.
Yeah.
I don't know about. I know y'all. I know the commodes. Excuse me. The Commanders are looking for.
Let me tell you something
as well.
Let me tell you something, little shady owl. Okay, get your life together. Okay,
Branch,
right now.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
You get it together.
Zachariah Branch, a wide receiver from I think it's Georgia.
That was covering all fines.
Man.
I cannot be held
He
responsible.
was talking about that last topic.
For what I might say.
He ain't covering no fine because Dallas fans don't know how to act.
He did not cite specifically when the bar would be closing. So the tab is open.
I'll cover the tab. He's talking about that tab.
Open. Okay.
See, that's just like a Dallas fan.
Know what I'm gonna say though? It's I'm intrigued to see how this draft gonna go because free agency about to be a free for all.
Yes,
it's seeing Kyler Murray get cut today. Well, he didn't get cut today, but it's about to happen.
Release, yes.
Yeah.
Then he get released. I think some other guys gonna get released before next week when free agency open. When free agency open, it's about to be a free for all.
I have a question for y'all. With the lack of top tier talent when it comes with regards to the quarterback position, do you think that is accentuating the other positions more so this year? Because we've always seen good times, fast times. I don't think anything has been superly. It was definitely quicker in the safeties. I did say that, But we've always seen a lot of 4-3s, a couple 4-2s. Do you think that that's been accentuated more because of the fact that there is no, but just one blue chipper or two in the quarterback? Usually we talk quarterbacks, but that hasn't been the scene or the case this year. Do you think that is helping the other positions be pushed to the top a little bit?
I'm gonna answer this one first. I think quarterbacks get some in some drafts. Quarterbacks get overdrafted, right? Like you can look back at Trey Lance, right? Look back at him; he got overdrafted, right? He played one game, didn't have a ton of starts, played at North Dakota State, and then the 49ers quickly moved on from him, right? Even you look at what Minnesota did with McCarthy, right?
He's on the board though. Go ahead.
Look at McCarthy, right? It was a bunch of quarterbacks in that draft, and that was a good draft class, right? That was a good draft class, but they're talking about their main wide receiver is so frustrated with him, and the kid is talking about it shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard. Well, listen. For one, when he was playing quarterback, he's playing at Michigan, and they ran the ball. They ran the ball.
Yes.
They protected him and hid his deficiencies. So when you get him to the pros and you see, the pros are going to find your weaknesses. You can hide it for a little bit, right? But Al, you even remember we talked to Jermaine Lewis and he said the league hasn't caught up to Jaden Daniels yet, right? He said, wait. He said 4 weeks they'll have tape on him, and then they're going to make some adjustments, and then another 4 weeks they're going to make some more adjustments, right? So imagine what they're doing to McCarthy right now, right?
But picking fairness to McCarthy. I'm going to say this real quick. I know Mitch want to come in.
Yeah.
I think the problem that in 10 years ago, 12 years ago, McCarthy not playing to his second or third year wouldn't have been a big deal. But I think because of the success of the other quarterbacks that was in his draft, two of them going to the playoffs 2 years in a row.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, one of them going to playoffs 2 years in a row, and two of the other ones went to the NFC Championship game. Another one had another deep run on one or two playoff games in Caleb this year. So because of the early success of them, that's what he's being compared to.
Right.
Well, but you still got Michael Penix on the other side who was hurt.
He was starting.
But Penix came on slow, right? And he was drafted after JJ too, right? Mm-hmm. Penix was drafted after JJ.
No, before, was he eighth?
No, he was after.
No. Was it before?
Yeah,
he was after. Penix was 10th. Bo Nix was the last one drafted. Okay.
Yeah, Bo Nix was last. Bo Nix was like later than the last one for run.
So Penix didn't even start until his last 3 games of the season, right? And then he came on slow this year and got hurt, wound up being hurt. So him and JJ pretty much played about the same amount of games.
I'm gonna say that. All right, so for JJ, because I'm a Michigan fan.
Go blue, go blue.
Go blue all day. You right, the running game did protect him. But he made a lot of throws in a lot of big games. He got the talent, but I got some friends that live in Michigan. They will tell you that I told them I didn't think that he was going to be a good pro. I didn't, because I felt like he inconsistent in his decision making.
I didn't think he was the first rounder. Go ahead.
I didn't either. Yeah. I didn't either. I felt the same way. And I just didn't think that. But to what you were saying about the draft. I do feel like a lot of that, the other positions are getting insinuated because they hold the quarterback up here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And whole time, if we're gonna be 100 about it, probably one of the most, if not the most important position is probably left tackle. So it's a lot of positions that they don't really give the clout to when it's a whole bunch of top tier quarterbacks. It's like it's the quarterbacks and then everybody else.
Right.
But this time, like even with the quarterbacks at the combine, I don't know if y'all watched the combine. My man from Indiana, Mendoza, he didn't throw.
He didn't throw.
But they was hyping up people who are mid, like Drew Aller and
Well,
don't get me wrong. Ty Simpson is better than Drew
Ty
Allen.
Simpson look good though. Ty Simpson did.
Yeah, but all of them look good. It's easy to look good at the combine quarterback when ain't nobody rushing you.
Yep.
And you just standing there and throwing the football. I can do that.
I'm gonna tell you something. I think whoever drafts Carson Beck is going to get a player. They're going to get a player.
Stop it, Pick. You sound like Sid.
Listen. Wait. Wait. Let me explain.
I had to fix my face, but go ahead.
Let me explain.
Ball Carson Beck.
I didn't mean it, y'all. I didn't.
Let me explain. Carson Beck has played at 2 programs, not one, but 2 programs that are expected to win. Expectations were high, right? Now, I'm not saying that he's perfect, he's this, he's that. But what I'm saying is, when you got on the big stage, when he got into playoff positions, he played this year. He played outstanding, getting them to the national championship game, getting Miami to the national championship game.
Defense.
He 30.
That defense is a monster.
Outstanding.
Don't get me wrong.
He 30.
That's what I'm saying. He's not Tom Brady. He's not Peyton Manning. He's not a Patrick Mahomes. He's not that. What he is you got to surround him with the talent. But that's every quarterback right now. We're talking about right now. Yeah, but
I'm
right now,
about to say that.
we're talking.
Hey, but you know Carson Beck older than JJ McCartney.
Yeah.
Stayed in college. He got them snaps.
Years.
He got them snaps.
He's not even called Trask. If you ask me, I mean,
dang.
Man, I can't wait for him to get drafted to the Cowboys.
Trask is a better quarterback than
the Cowboys.
I can't wait for him to get drafted to the Cowboys.
Man,
because I want to see.
I would denounce everything.
You a lie. You'll still be a fan.
Cowboys not
star.
going to draft nobody on offense, man.
Lady A, do you remember when we did our draft coverage and the Atlanta Falcons selected Bijan Robinson?
Yeah.
And said went nuclear.
Yeah.
What? We don't need a running back. Why do we got a running back?
What did Bijan do for him?
He's a difference maker, man.
Man, Bijan one of them.
Bijan did amazing.
Does Jeremiah Love go top 5? I don't think.
I'm about to say it's one of them in the draft right now because whoever
Jeremiah Love, I just tell y'all all year.
I just hope Kansas City don't take him. That's all I'm wishing.
So I have a question for everybody.
Play fit me. Go ahead. I'm sorry, lady. Go ahead.
So, do y'all think that this draft is a little more well-rounded?
Yes.
And so, with that said, the reason why I'm asking that is because maybe we won't see too many quarterbacks getting.
They're overdraft. They're still going to overdraft quarterbacks.
They are.
Too.
It may not be as bad. I think it's trending a certain way.
Well,
That's
first off, this is not a good quarterback class. This is not a good. That's why everybody was asking for Trinidad Chandler to come out.
Championship.
Because he would have made the quarterback class look a little bit better.
NIL is the shape of college football is going to control this anyway.
Well, these quarterbacks are getting these players are getting sued now because they signing these deals and they leaving to go to the NFL and they like whoa, come on back.
So everything you have to pay, and we talked about this so many times. You have to pay attention to the dynamics of college football. You have to. It's beneficial for them to stay in, some players to stay in college.
Yeah.
You're going to get paid more than your rookie contract.
Yeah, but what's helping, I think what's helping this draft, I believe, is the fact that we have more capable quarterbacks coming up in the free agent market potentially.
No, the quarterback free agent market is dried up.
Yeah, but I'm saying you have capable backups coming up potentially who can sustain for a year or two for these teams for the better quarterback class to come. So I'm wondering will they still reach for a quarterback or will they do the smart thing like a team like the Jets or even Cleveland? Both of them need a quarterback, but there aren't.
Wait,
what
question?
What?
You said what was the second team you said that need a quarterback?
Jets.
Okay, hold on.
Or Cleveland.
We'll come back to Cleveland in a minute.
But you talking about the backup.
Their own coach said that. But they said they're gonna have an open competition. Shador's gonna get a fair shake. But they're not out of the drafting a quarterback potentially if they see they can't give their hand, of course. So that's not a ringing endorsement of we found our quarterback.
Well, absolutely.
Because how many quarterbacks? Well, actually, I should ask pick how many quarterbacks you think they have in Cleveland?
How many on the roster?
Deshaun Watson.
They got 3.
They got 3 on the roster.
So,
now, how many starting quarterbacks do they have in Cleveland?
Okay, that's the next question.
How many starting quarterbacks? I think they have. I think they have one that absolutely puts his head down and loves football and grinds, and they have another one that likes the nightlife, and then they have one that's absolutely not a quarterback.
But so that found a way to throw some shade in there.
You can figure out which one I'm talking about with every.
I want to know which one is absolutely not a quarterback. That's the one I want to know.
That's QB3.
Dylan Gabriel.
He's talking about QB3.
Yeah, but let me ask you this though: can someone tell me what massage parlor Deshaun went to?
Ow.
Because he hasn't been a good quarterback since he left it.
Ow!
I just want to know what happened to him. What did they massage? It couldn't have been his arm. Couldn't have been his arm because he ain't been right since. I just want to know what. I just want to know what. So I don't go there because his performance has been lackluster since he left it.
You know what though? It's not the parlor. It's Cleveland.
Oh.
This was bad before he got to Cleveland.
At this point, you not lying. If you sit back and think about it, it got to be Cleveland.
He was an All-Pro.
What was he before he got to Cleveland?
So
he was an All-Pro.
Al,
he was on everybody's.
Cleveland. Don't go to the parlors in Cleveland. That's all you.
That next best thing leaving Houston. He was like second or third team All-Pro coming off a career year. Went to a couple massage parlors and ain't been right. Ain't got a guarantee. 200 guarantee.
The money. No, hold on. That's the one good part he did do was sign that contract. That
was he's paying for the massage parlors. That's why.
Yeah. But he married now.
Yeah.
I think if he get out of Cleveland, you could probably see a return of the Deshaun Watson we actually know.
But was Cleveland got talent, got a good run, a decent rookie running back. They had decent receivers.
It's still Cleveland.
I mean, it's still, but other people have succeeded. Baker didn't have a problem in Cleveland.
Yeah, he did.
Bernie didn't have a problem in Cleveland.
Who didn't have a problem?
Define, because real talk.
I think Cleveland is the problem. I think Cleveland
what
is
has
the problem.
Cleveland done? Okay, Al, what you talking about?
They beat my Steelers a couple years ago.
They're not your Steelers.
My old Steelers.
That's not your Steelers. That's Mitch's Steelers.
Yeah. When you say beat the Steelers, what was it?
They beat Steelers in the playoffs.
He said my Steelers.
Oh, 2020, yeah. And that was it.
Back to back, yes.
But my thing is, at the end of the day, you're saying these quarterbacks didn't have a problem, but what did they do that year? So they did have a problem. They could not.
He took Cleveland to the playoffs 2 times.
Who?
So you're a Dallas fan. So you feel like getting to the playoffs is enough
for Cleveland? Yes, not for the Cowboys, but if you're Cleveland,
if you look at their division, them getting to the playoffs, okay,
it's a big deal. They got to play with Joe Flacco.
That was hard. That was hard for them to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Joe Flacco.
But you also got to look at the rest of the league that particular year. Because, I mean, real talk, the NFC East, we almost had all 4 teams go to the playoffs a couple years ago.
But that was prime in the AFC North year. The Steelers made the playoffs that year. And
we won the division that year.
Did you not hear what I said?
The Ravens won 13
games. NFC East has not really been good as a whole entire division. A couple years ago, we almost had all 4 teams get into the playoffs. So what I'm saying to you is the years that Cleveland went to the playoffs, what did the rest of the league look like?
That's a hard. I have to get my research.
That's what I'm saying. I'm no shade to Cleveland. Sorry, Cleveland fans, but they haven't really been relevant to say that these quarterbacks didn't have a problem. Like they had problems.
All shade to Cleveland. Y'all trash.
Okay, that was not me.
Trash.
That was not me.
Listen, well, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's crazy that the quarterbacks do get pushed up, and I believe it was Fred Smoot who said it on this show. There, you can't find 32 good ones at the same time.
Nah, you can't.
You can't find 32 good ones at the same time.
That's
So
hard to do.
somebody's got to play quarterback, right?
But it's hard to be that though.
It is hard.
It is hard to be that in the
You
league.
can find 32 at the Players Club. Oh, I'm sorry, I digress. I'm sorry.
All right. So listen, before we get to the draft, we do have free agency coming, and today was the last day that you could tag a couple players. So we already knew that Kyle Pitts is wearing that franchise tag. We knew that. We found out today that Brees Holmes is going to get that tag with the New York Jets. Brees Hall get that tag with the New York Jets.
The Jets tag Brees Hall?
Yeah.
They're working on a contract, but
they're working on a contract, right?
Crazy.
We also found out that Kenneth Walker will not be tagged by Seattle.
I knew that.
And Daniel Jones got the transition tag.
There we go. Daniel Jones got the transition tag, which is
crazy.
Absolutely the weirdest thing ever because he's already devalued because he has a torn ACL.
Well, somebody might be crazy enough to sign him again.
Well, especially with this quarterback class that's coming out.
Exactly.
So, Al, my question is to you first, and Lady A, get ready for the exact same question as well as you, Mitch. You know your team's needs. All right. Now, my question to you is, do you address some of your needs in free agency so that it allows you to be flexible in the draft? Or do you just hold off on that need to take care of it during the draft, which we know the draft is a crapshoot, right? So,
free agency too.
Well, okay. I'm going to preface this statement by saying my owner has already stated that he's going to spend a lot of money because he acts like he knows. Like
y'all don't have a lot of money.
What everybody
they do.
We're going to have
they
we're about to restructure CD and Dak are going to be restructured. We're going to have the second most money to spend after we restructure Dak and
No, y'all not.
Yes, we will.
Give me a second. I got you.
They got money.
We're going to restructure that. We're going to free up a lot of money with Dak and CD restructuring. First of all, but like he said, he's going to have a lot of money to spend. He's planning on spending it. My preference, should I say, would be that we have 2 first-round draft picks this year.
Y'all are $56 million over the cap.
We're going to be a lot under. Like I just said, just give it time, Pig.
Wait, who was it that said the cap ain't real? Who was that that said that?
So what difference that 56 got to do?
But yeah, he bringing up the cap.
You know what to do with the Cowboys. That's the hate over there in the top.
No.
Let me finish. I'm gonna answer your question, Pip, because I'm so elated about the number of potential stars or number of potential talent out there in the safety, edge rusher, and linebacker position that I saw from the combine. I'm very interested, and I'm very hopeful that at my team, we don't need a lot of needs offensively. We need young defense. We need young, cheap defense because we have high-priced offensive stars. We have a tagged second wide receiver asking for first wide receiver 1 money. And I think when it's all said and done, we're going to probably they're going to meet somewhere in the middle. He won't get they'll get somewhere about $30 million a year. He won't get the 28 T. Higgins money, but he's not going to get the 34 CD money. Now, if he signs that, it'll be another thing. But we're going to probably be one of the other 2 teams. We're going to be Bengals South. We're having 2 $30 million wide receivers. So we're going to do that. We got to do what the Bengals didn't do.
What?
We got to draft defense and get them cheap. It's and use them, get stars with those first 2 picks. I was on Caleb Downs, but I heard he got a degenerative ACL. Now, that's rumors, but I don't know if that's been verified. Right. But that was one of the things that did come up. They said on the medical.
I think the Cowboys put that out there. So he could slide in the draft.
I think somebody put that out there. He ran the 40. He looked fine.
No, he didn't run the 40. Caleb didn't run at all.
He didn't run. I thought he was. Oh no, he was standing out there.
He was standing out there. Now the safety for Washington, for Oregon, Fenneman or something like that. I saw him on the field, and what I saw on the field looked even better after I saw him work out in the combines. He looked very good on his feet, good size, great speed, and I see the tape that goes along with that. I don't think Bain's going to be around. I'm not scared of the short arms, but there's a lot. It's going to be a lot of good talent there. At the wide receiver, at the linebacker, edge rusher, and safety. and that's what we should use 3 to 4 of our first 4 to 5 picks on. That's
All right, Mitch.
So y'all know I'm a Steelers fan.
Hey, Kyler Murray.
I've been. I got you. Sound like one of my friends. He been saying this for 2 weeks. Kyler Murray.
You need to check your friends. You need to reevaluate the word friend.
I ain't on a Kyler Murray train.
Aaron Rodgers.
No.
If you don't sit down and be quiet, because what?
So who are you?
I don't want us to draft no quarterback for sure, but starting with free agency, I'm looking for an offensive guard and maybe a wide receiver. The rumor is that we might trade for what's my man Brian Thomas from Jacksonville, the wide receiver. If we can do that, that'll be outstanding. They had him and DJ Moore on our radar. You give me either one of them, and I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think DJ Moore is happy in Chicago right now.
Well, the Bears want too much for him anyway.
All the more reason he come on play in Pittsburgh. So,
Lady A.
So the Commanders really don't have a lot to stand on in the draft.
Nope.
So with that said, the projection for the Commanders is 82 million for their cap space.
Second most in the draft. I'm seeing 85 right now.
Okay.
Got 2 picks, so you better have some draft money. But go ahead.
So, but with that said, I think they need to be aggressive and be very strategic as far as the free agency is concerned because of that. Now, I have said numerous times, I've been saying it for years, and they still ain't got it right. That offensive line needs some help. Like how?
Wait, hold on. The Washington Commanders' offensive line was one of the best units that they had all season. However, it could be improved, and especially since we cut Tyler Biadasz, my guy Tyler Badass, and it looks like we're going to let Chris Paul, who was our guard, walk.
We need to. Okay, here's my
pick.
We say it every year during the season. I will be sitting in my seat at the game, and I will do my own count to see how long the quarterback has. Yeah. The offensive line needs assistance. So, with that said,
that's pretty bad.
I'm just saying. So, with that said, Jaden is if that's your guy, make sure that you have everything that he needs and make sure he's protected.
Yeah, I believe we could do that with the start of a
but you understand his rookie year, he had a very scary injury that took him out a couple games. Mm-hmm. His sophomore year injury, he wasn't there. So at the end of the day, make sure that he's protected. So that is for me, that's our go-to.
Okay, now listen, I'm about to switch y'all up real quick, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna switch everybody up.
Listening.
All right, Al.
Sure.
You are Jera Porch. Okay, about to be Jera Porch. Lady A. I know you're not gonna like this, but I need you to fall into this role. Okay, you're gonna be the offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys.
No, fire.
No. Stick with me because these roles will I
fired her already. Go
these roles will switch again, Al. These roles will switch again. Mitch, you're going to be the defensive coordinator. Okay.
For who?
For the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, right. That's easy.
Just stick to the script. Just watch me. Stay with me. Okay. All right. So we're about to share this screen real quick. So, bam. What we're going to do is we're going to stick to the model real quick.
Pick. What is this?
Man, I need everybody's glasses. Look at this.
This is the Dallas Cowboys right now.
That's the draft order.
It is not the draft order. It is not the draft order. But what this is, later we're gonna go right to being a GM.
He found a new toy.
I did. Well, yeah, I found a new toy.
What?
Yeah,
so we're gonna go right to being a. Wait, nope, no, that's not what we do.
No, he created
be a GM.
Put Lady A's credit card in there. It'll work.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go straight to
hold on. God, target.
I freeze my card just because of y'all.
No, don't do that, Lady A. I actually need it right now. Hold on. I'm gonna take the screen down real quick. I'm gonna get Lady A's card information in here.
Lies.
We're gonna go straight in.
Check the chat. I put a password in there. I put a password in there. Click,
Lady A freezer. You can't put the password and take my fingerprint. My finger's here.
It don't take your fingerprint, ma'am.
Yes, it do.
All right, was he trying to do a mock draft, man?
It's not a mock draft. It's not a mock draft. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. Hold on. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna stop sharing.
Okay, well, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm requesting that I have Bobby Boucher.
Sabotage.
Ow, I don't know why she's doing this, because in a minute she's gonna wind up being Adam Peters, right? And then you're gonna be the offensive coordinator.
I ain't being nothing commode. You keep me out of that segment. I don't want P. No problem. I don't even got that burgundy and burgundy. I ain't got that maroon and yellow in my house. I keep telling y'all. I burgundy and gold.
I don't like to label myself.
Maroon and yellow. What's the name? The Washington.
I feel like I'm better than one.
The team that play in Maryland, they call themselves Washington.
Sir.
The second best team in the Maryland.
I hate Arlington.
Such a hater. Such a hater.
Arlington. What you exhaling for? I think Bobby Boucher would be a great addition to the team.
But he'll be coming out. We don't want no team. We don't want no player that came from y'all roster. Y'all had like 5 Bobby Boucher.
Wait,
we talked about the Lattimore.
You say you don't want people to come from my roster. Do you know who Bobby Boucher is?
I do know who Bobby Boucher. The water boy.
Okay, then.
That's the water boy. I like Agua. Man, Pick, you better work on this program. These programs you be doing for the show. We only got an hour. We only got an hour show.
Hey, okay, well, you know what? We'll hit that one on Saturday then. We'll hit that one on Saturday. No, Al's right. Al's absolutely right. Lady A, I was about to ask you for the last 3 of your credit card, because that's what it was asking for.
555.
That ain't it.
That
ain't it. I know what it is. That ain't it. I can't remember right now. Okay.
Oh, imagine
that was not it. That was not it. It's funny.
But it's fun. But Pick, let me ask you this to your same question. We were talking about what we do. I know Mitch said what he would do, but Mitch, I got a question for you too, Mitch. Lady A said what she wanted to concentrate on. What do you concentrate on with your team? Where's your emphasis for your first 3 picks go? Or are you going through free agency because you have all this cap money you've talked about?
That's a great question, Al. That's a great question. So listen.
The team that play in Washington, the team from Washington.
Can you stop being shady?
So Al, what I would need to do is make sure that Jaden has, the supporting cast, because I'm not going to treat him like Patrick Mahomes. I'm not going to treat him like.
Can't do it with 3 picks though. But go ahead.
That's right. You have to address some of this in free agency, right?
3. Y'all that's what they had 5 or 6 picks.
We got like 5.
That was last year.
We got like 5 picks. Okay, so you have to address some of this in free agency, and of course, we have a ton of problems on defense, right? But if you look at our roster, we only have 1 running back signed to our roster right now. So we definitely will be going to get some running back help in free agency. But the person that I'm looking at in free agency to pick up would be Travis Etienne. He's shown that he has good hands coming out of the backfield. He has some good speed. He's not too old, but I just need him as a 3rd down back. He's not my 1-2 combination. My 1-2 combination that I would love to have would be Love.
Oh man, give it up.
Oh man.
Now I'm saying I have to give myself options though, right? So I'm going to try to address my defensive side of the ball in free agency as well. I'm not going top of the market looking for a Travion Henderson. I'm not going to look for. I'm actually going to look for somebody about 27 years old that doesn't have a big name right now, because I'm sure that once I get him into my system on defense, that his name will pop. So I'm going to look for someone that's right on the cuffs of becoming a star, right? That's about 27 years old in free agency.
Pause 1 second. what system are you talking about? Because you got a new D coordinator.
That's right.
You don't even know if this system actually works.
That's why you talk to your coordinators. That's why you have your coordinators in the room. That's why you have these meetings all day. What type of players do you need? And then I have to go identify those players. But I'm not looking for no, Max Crosby. I'm not looking for no Max Crosby. Let me ask this question: who knew about Frankie Louisville before he came to Commanders?
Lady A, that's her cousin.
Lady A did. Lady A,
Yeah,
yeah,
look.
because he was a dog. He was a dog on special teams. He was a dog.
Miss
He just-
Lady A Harris, can you fire Toothpick Peters over there? Because he ain't good.
What about?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I think if Washington took Love in the draft,
Oh my God.
that wouldn't be a bad idea. But if y'all gonna do that, I will spend my free agency money addressing the interior inside of the line.
They ain't signed
We
Tunsil.
have to. We have to.
So,
We have to.
You said they ain't signed Tunsil?
They ain't signed Tunsil yet, have you?
We haven't signed Tunsil yet.
He committed to DC right now, so I mean,
yeah, he said he's probably going to sign, but
yeah,
he a tackle though. Y'all gotta deal with the two guards in the center.
They signed
No,
him.
one guard.
One guard. signed.
One guard.
Oh, y'all gonna
One
keep-
guard.
Y'all
We got
keeping
one
this in?
guard.
Then y'all cut y'all. Then y'all release.
We cut our center. We cut
Yeah.
our center, and we re-signed his backup. Tyler Badass. We re-signed his backup, and his backup actually plays guard as well. And don't forget that last year Coleman was getting pushed into guard, but he got hurt. He wasn't performing in training camp, and that's when Chris Paul came and stepped in and never looked back. He never gave him an opening to play. But then Coleman, when he wound up going back out to tackle when Laramie Tunsil got hurt towards the end of the year.
Hey, Chet.
So
Hey, Chet, can y'all let us know what y'all want to do? And if y'all think Toothpick Peters should be fired
what are you
already.
talking about? Toothpick Peters should not be fired. You have to go identify younger talent that's on the cusp. You know what I mean? You got to do that.
I mean, but that you can do that, during free agency. Just don't sign the old people like they did before. I mean,
That's what I'm talking about.
that's real simple.
Don't sign the old people. Right. There you go. All right. Listen, hey, Mitch, man, we appreciate you coming on. We do. You can stay if you would like real fast, but we're about to change the topics. All right. It is March the 3rd, which means we are smack dab in the middle of March Madness. Tournaments are starting up.
I can't wait.
Are you guys, ladies, are you guys excited for March Madness?
Who are the dark horses? And I think me and Mitch both like the same team to win it all.
Go blue.
Go blue. But let me ask you this: outside of a team that's currently in the top 6, give me a dark horse teams that you like going into March Madness.
St. John's.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
St. John's.
Illinois.
Kansas.
No, I can't. They so inconsistent. I swear. Illinois. Creighton.
You'll be that a Big East there, huh?
Well, Illy in the Big Ten, so and they strong, but
Creighton and St. John's, Big East. I'm not.
All right, Tar Heels.
What's Louisville looking like?
Oh, nothing. Trash. They might not make it tournament.
How you know? Are they looking that bad?
They looking that bad. They're like 500.
Oh.
But I'm not I've seen St. John's play twice. I'm not a St. John's fan. They
strong defensively though, man.
They too high though. They might not let you score, but we saw the other day when they played UConn, they missed 24 the last 24 shots in the game.
What about Florida?
What about Florida? Yes.
What about Florida?
Yes.
Florida number 6.
They're not a dark horse to me.
Florida number 6. The Florida number 6.
But they're
coming defending champions, man.
Yeah.
They're number 6.
They come on again.
That's why I went to 6.
I'm gonna say just because y'all know how I do, and Al, you can hate me later if it's true, because I'll throw something out there. You tell me I'm wrong, and it's true. Louisville and Indiana.
Yup.
Indiana on a bubble, so I don't know if they even gonna make it. But now,
If they make
but
it,
Louisville, yeah, that's a good one.
So here's the question. Here's the question, Al. The question for you is: how much is Lady A paying this year for the tournament? When we do our first string podcast,
she got the first round.
She
got the first round.
No. She's putting the prize money up.
Who doing what?
Man,
how Lady A
doing Lady A? You putting the prize money up?
Let me
She got new glasses
for the first string podcast tournament.
It's gonna be a shopping spree at Dollar Tree.
You get a lot of good. You get a lot. Look,
you can get a lot.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I get some aluminum pants off that joint.
Look, $10.
That's a fine. That's a finable offense right there.
Fine.
That's a finable offense.
It's a fine to say Lady A was going to cover any of that. I've had to tell y'all many times. Card canceled.
Well, looking forward to doing our annual first string podcast, tournament bracket challenge. Again, we'll have our meeting on what we're gonna put forward. If we can get a prize out there this year, we'll definitely do that. But it's always fun to run it back. I think Droopy won it last year. Was it Droopy or no? It was
was it last year or the year before?
It was Pick.
He cheated. We already know.
Hey, I gotta go, but it was nice being on. I wish I could chat. But my daughter is blowing my phone up for some reason. So
take care of family. My daughter's blowing. Well, one of my daughters in Florida. The other one's sitting here being a bugaboo beside me. So, but she got the right hat on. So we are.
Why you do that to the baby?
Al, that's I'm gonna report you for child abuse.
Please, y'all be easy.
All right, Mitch.
Thanks, Mitch.
You're welcome.
All right. So yeah, that is the tournament is coming up for sure. So we'll figure that one out. One more. I think we got one more topic. We got one more topic.
Well, we got a shout out. Let's give a shout out.
Go on, give it.
To Juju
Reese, yes. Washington Wizards signing. Congratulations, Baltimore.
So Julian Reese, younger brother of Angel
Reese.
Who
University of Maryland.
Right, used to play for Maryland. He was starting center over there. So congrats to him. Made his debut in the NBA. Even scored. That's it's one thing to get dressed, but it's another thing to get a point.
Actually play, yeah. Congratulations.
To be in the game. So shout out to Juju. Look, the star eyes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But shout out to Juju. That's your dad.
That's my dad.
But yeah, I like to see these siblings do well and win.
Yeah.
And they have ties to the area, so to be able to go to Maryland, to be able to play for the Wizards, that's your hometown, team.
Yep.
The dream come true. So shout out to Juju.
Yes,
okay. Oh my God. So
I don't raise these children.
The chat is a wild place. The chat is a wild place. Okay. So
you'll give me fines, and I'm responsible. Man.
All tanking is not the same, right? All tanking is not the same.
Really?
And the question that we are about to ask is, if you decide to tank, should you do something for your fans? And the reason I'm asking this question is because of this. The St. Louis Cardinals, the baseball team, is not expected to do very well this year, right? And the Cardinals, they have this Coca-Cola Unlimited package, where their tickets will start at $29. Right, the tickets will start at $29.
Yeah.
And for that $29, this is what you get. It says introducing the Coca-Cola Unlimited experience at Cardinals baseball for 2026. With game tickets starting at just $29 into Big Mac Land, included is unlimited access to ballpark favorites such as ice cold Coca-Cola products and no tabs, no transactions, just baseball and bottomless bites. So
for $29.
For $29, this is what you get.
Just that day.
I was he about to make a trip.
This is
no,
what
I'm
you
just
get.
trying to understand it because I'm trying to figure out the promo. That's a good deal for $29. Get all the soda you want.
This is what it's not just soda. This is what you get. You get
he said
ice cold fountain drinks. You get hot dogs, chicken tenders, bratwurst, nacho chips and cheese, French fries, popcorn, peanuts, kettle corn, ice cream cups. Right?
You eat all that stuff.
You only get to choose 3 items.
Okay.
Right. Fans may select up to 3 items per visit and return as often as they like. Now, here's the thing, right? Is it's only for 2 sections, right, in the stadium.
So high up, they're gonna be high.
It's section 265 and 267.
Oh wait, 2? That's not that high up.
265.
Yeah.
265. So those sections will only pay $29 for the tickets, and then you'll be treated to
hot dogs and beer and heartburn.
Yes. Now, does that make it worth the tank? Like,
so here's the thing. That's a marketing tactic. That really doesn't have anything to do with how well the team does.
The team is not expected to do. They're about to be as Nationals this year.
Anyone who has been to a baseball game knows that quite often the teams like make it about the experience, right? So because they're not expected to do well, I'm sure that the ticket sales are down. So because the ticket sales are down, the team has to come up with a marketing plan to get more. You got to get butts in the seat, right? So that's why they're doing that, to pack out those 2 sections.
The Nationals do something like that too, though.
The Nationals, every team, every professional team, actually, no, every team, even minors, they'll have these different promotions.
But it didn't say that's for just one day. That's for the season.
They'll have a promotion for a season. So let me say this. For when I went to school, we did these things. I had to do mock marketing campaigns. This is just a marketing campaign. It is definitely typical. You're going to see stuff like this. This is very unique. I think it's a good marketing campaign, especially when your team isn't doing well. You got to still be able to bring in that revenue. That's how they're doing it. So I think that that's really good. I don't think that it's necessarily because they're tanking. I think that once they saw that ticket sales dip, they're like, okay, well, we need to do something for this season. Baseball seasons are long.
Yeah, you're not making it up on the concessions at all because all of that is free with your $29.
But you are bringing more people in, and you have to generate excitement from your fan base. That's what you got to do. You have to get the fans excited again. The team sucks. So if the team sucks, how do you get your fans excited to come to the game?
Free food and free beer.
There you go.
Or cheap food like the Atlanta Falcons do.
Well, that's an Atlanta thing that no other team's going to copy because this is not fiscally responsible.
Well, they're trying to create a culture there because you got to remember when Atlanta got their stadium, some of the backlash that they received on that was like, oh, you got this new stadium, we not coming. Their season ticket sales dropped because people are like, well, we got to pay for that stadium. And, people with the brand name that's associated with the stadium, people thought that it was going to be really expensive. So they had to do that to show that, hey, that's not what this is about, and create a certain type of culture in the stadium. Like, oh, we're here for the fans.
That's what I'm talking about, though. That Buck buck a rib, man, go get me a half a slab of $6.
Right. And then to what you were saying, Pick, sometimes they'll have some, even though that particular campaign is throughout the season, there are times where even with that, they'll have other things going on that might be for one night. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I mean,
Yeah.
with Mark Cuban saying that the NBA needs to embrace tanking, my thoughts were, are you going to embrace dropping your prices?
Well, I
And
think
they
they
do
should.
Because you can't charge us, astronomical
But you
prices
know this toothpick.
for subpar products.
The
I think
people who pay those, the people who it hurts the most are the season ticket holders.
Yeah.
Because they've bought their money, they've invested early,
Yep.
and you can't get a refund on the or rebate on those tickets. Those tickets that are open for sale go super cheap.
And when your season ticket holders, when they pull back, because that's a lot of revenue. When your season ticket holders don't renew, then you have a problem.
Yeah.
That's when you have a problem. And I feel like these leagues should start penalizing the teams. And if you're terrible, if you're garbage, make them put a cap on what they can charge per seat.
I like that idea.
But I still like the whole idea. I think we mentioned this on the show before. In the NBA, if you finish the bottom 10, then every 1 through 10 you get 10% chance. It makes it so it's almost an anti-tank because there's no advantage. You don't get an advantage by being the worst team, no more than the 10th team. And stop giving the incentive of now, like I said, in the NFL, you don't have that. The NBA can never do what the NFL does because one, like I said, just strictly by record. That's a fair way to do it. But see, the NFL has a product that they care about and a product that pushes parity. So each year you can go from look at the New England Patriots, a 4-win team,
go from first
to the Super Bowl because of how everything is set up. In basketball,
they have less games.
Well, also have less games, but they don't have as many stars. It's not, it's, what I'm saying? When I say that, meaning like I said, look at Seattle. They got a journeyman quarterback and went to the Super Bowl. New England, a rookie quarterback. If you find the right guy, it's hard to find that guy in the NBA because there's nobody come. Cooper Flag is a phenomenal rookie. But Dallas is 8-9 games under 500. Colin Kaepernick plays for Charlotte. A fantastic rookie, having a great maybe rookie of the year potentially over Cooper Flag. But what is Charlotte going to do this year? Maybe make the play-in. So it's like I said, you don't have enough stars, and it's none of the talent isn't equally distributed amongst the product, and that's the problem with the NBA. It's too top heavy and too star driven to the point where a team game isn't really a team game; it's a superstar game. Yeah. Do you have the superstar? Do you have the most superstars that you can compete and win? And that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, you did market your stars in the NBA, and then you market that come see this person play, come see that person play, and then you do load management. We don't know if that player is going to play that night, right? It didn't used to be that way back in the 80s, right? It wasn't that way when you was marketing Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, right? It wasn't that way when you was marketing those stars. There was no such thing as load management, but now you have load management, and you have people sitting because they got a hurt finger or a sore toenail, right?
Yeah, but I mean, real talk, Pick. When you started talking about marketing certain stars, it is really heavy in the NBA. Remember, the Wizards had that big picture of Gilbert Arenas. You remember that? So when it comes to the NBA, you see their images way more than you see the football players.
Yeah.
See it when you come up to the arena.
It's the same thing with baseball players too. Baseball players, it's the same thing with baseball players. They market their stars as well, right? Look at who's the best baseball player in the world. Come on now,
Ohtani. But even with baseball, you still had a small market team have a chance. in Toronto last year. Toronto should have won the World Series. They were up 3-4-1 in that on 6th inning. They should have won Game 7. They should have won, but they crumbled. That's the whole. But thing is, you having a small market. I say that to say that we get on the NFL so much for being like a plantation mentality. And while for some it has been that way, but one thing they do is they market the shield. And that's not what the NBA, NBA doesn't market their product. They market their players.
They do.
So NFL markets their product and it creates a better product and a more open air. And again, like you're right, there's lesser games, so different things, and it's more moving parts. So it's a different situation. But I just think, like I said, it's no easy fix. Don't get me wrong.
Let's be real.
They made a deal with the devil, and they got to deal with it right now.
You can't tank in the NFL. You can't. You tank in the NFL, you're gonna have 53 people laid out. 46 players.
But even
you
if
can't
the
do
Jets
it.
did a good job.
There are some
What
tanking in the NFL looks different than tanking in the NBA. You can still do that.
Your team hurt.
Let me say this: in the NFL, there have been some things that has happened to cause them to tank, so they can get that draft pick that they want. Like that happened
last year. They benched the tight end from Georgia, Bowers. They benched limited what's the running back carries.
And we talked about two of their best wide receivers tanking before. Remember, so you have some players. They're on the verge of getting certain stats so they can get a bonus. And then all of a sudden they're sitting on the bench and they're not playing and they're not able to get that bonus. So in a sense, that's still tanking. You're doing these things.
You dangled the carrot and now that person can get it, and you're holding that person back from their money. But some teams I've heard of this also. Let's say a person has 16 touchdowns that they need to get, right? 16 touchdowns, they hit a bonus. But they got their playoff spot locked up, and that person's sitting on 15, and that wide receiver or running back, they're not going in the game. That team will still give them their bonus because they know, hey, we need you for the playoff run.
But not always.
But you don't hear about that a lot. But they do.
But contractually, I don't know if you can.
Yes, you can, because you're going to hold them back. Because the playoff, there's nothing you can gain in week
that you
17, week 18.
They're not going to do that.
Some people said the Raiders tanked by playing Geno last year. So I mean, it's a lot of ways you can
tank.
But I mean, it's real. Like sometimes, even when it comes to, like you said, the playoffs, your position, who you want to play, where you want to play, those type of things.
Now,
at the end of the season in the NFL is shady. Okay. It is definitely not where it should be.
Two picks point a little bit though, Lady A. I'm thinking back to the only thing I can think about to kind of go what you were talking about, Pick, was the Eagles kind of did what you're saying, Pick, 2 years ago when Saquon could have broken the rushing record.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what type of incentives was in his contract that he would have hit had he broken the rushing title. But what they did do is that offseason, they re-upped his deal.
Right.
So that was a kind of a way of thanking you.
Right. But they can't just flat out.
No, they can't say, I'm going to check.
Because it's against the contract, and that's you admitting that you did this on purpose. That's what I was saying.
It's not stopping him from getting his bonus on purpose, but it's thinking about. Listen, we all know that in the NFL, you're one hit away from being unable to play the rest of the season. So when it comes to the end of the season, and you got your playoff spot secured, how many times have we seen, teams say, "Hey, this person's sitting, this person's sitting, this person's sitting." Philly did it last year versus us, right? Saquon didn't play.
I feel like
they pulled the players out.
Players is different than tanking.
But that's what I'm saying. They're not tanking. What I'm saying is, at the end of the year, they can get their numbers to get their bonuses. But the bigger picture is, do you want a bonus or do you want a Super Bowl ring?
Well, Josh Allen,
and that's how they put it to him.
Josh Allen did it a couple of years ago.
My bad.
When he had the streak, he had a bonus for number of starts. He had a bonus. He wanted to continue. You threw everybody out.
My bad.
He had a bonus for the number starts in the season, and he had a streak, a continued games played streak that he wanted to continue.
Right.
He went in for one series. He got his bonus. He continued his streak. Trubisky came in. So I mean, it works both ways.
Mm-hmm. But I just think that it is possible for the NFL to tank.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah.
It's definitely possible.
I mean, look,
for whatever reason.
That's why but I'm to be honest with you. That's why I fussed with you all last year. I thought you all should have told Jaden, sit the heck down, get out the way. We're not going anywhere this year. Stop trying to play. Get healthy. Let us get worse.
Right.
The games you
and
can.
that's and for me, that's not even tanking. That is
common sense.
Right. It's you don't want to risk your player. That's different. Now, when it's very clear, quite often that does happen. It's very clear that everybody will be playing. But why did you call that play? Why did you do that? It's fourth down and there's you got 10 to go. What are you doing? Why are you in the game? Like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And I don't know. I think that it's possible. It's just I feel like when they do it, it's blatant. It's everybody knows it.
Well, like you said, and to the point you said too, in the NBA, it's so many more games.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more blatant. You can't, in football, you can lose a game or two here, keep it close, lose a game or two, and it makes a difference.
Right.
Like lose like
the NBA, you're tanking, you're losing 10 games. Yeah, well, it's diabolical.
Well, next week we have tournament starting. We have free agency that'll be kicking off, and we'll be getting ready for selection Sunday. Not this Sunday, the following Sunday.
Set the clock, though. Set the clock forward. Spring forward.
Yeah. So we will see you guys again on Tuesday. We'll see you again on Tuesday of next week. Right now, working on our guest for next week. It's going to be one of our favorite guests. So make sure you guys lock in with us on next Tuesday. Hey, be safe over this weekend. And
beautiful weather. Get out and hit the ball. Maybe hit a golf ball.
It is not going to be beautiful down here in Texas.
Kick yourself up.
We've had non-beautiful weather for a while.
Yeah, we are looking at hail.
We got
storms.
We got 70 and 70.
Well, we had snow yesterday, so I'm okay.
We had 75 and
whatever.
We was at 75 today, but we finna pay for it.
Texas boys don't have no good weather down there anyway.
Yeah, your boy was out. Your boy was out.
Ice, I'm telling you.
Your boy was out hitting golf balls.
They said mine with ice.
The whole state shut down.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say words like ice. Nobody got time for that.
Cold.
What would you say?
Sub-zero temperatures.
It wasn't even sub-zero though.
Lady A, find him.
30s.
God,
I'm telling you, Pete, the way our winter has been, honey.
Oh, man, I'm ready.
Listen, I know. I was.
30 was a blessing. Okay.
I was trying to come home, but every time I tried to book a flight, they said it was cold. I said no.
The plane was frozen.
No, not the plane was frozen. My hand was frozen when I looked at the temperatures. I was like, no.
I'm gonna do that again.
Yeah,
No.
that one time frame that we're not going to talk too much about. I was happy when it got to 30.
I promise you, 30 was a new 60.
I was like,
I'll see y'all.
I went to the mailbox in a t-shirt.
I'll see y'all when the cherry blossoms ready to come out and play.
I said we got a heat wave, y'all. 30.
Man. Mm-hmm. All right, man. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Shouts out to my son, United States Air Force. First String Podcast, Seconds to None. Come get some. Say it. Gonna say go dogs. I say raise hell. Al say we don't care what Al say.